Okay, fellow munchkin heads, this video is about one of my grab-and-go bags. Absolutely. So let me enlighten you. Now, I'm only going to go through some of what's in here because the only reason why I'm actually doing this is because I gotta get something that's towards the bottom of the bag. So I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone. Check it out, baby cakes. Alright, now this right here, what I'm getting ready to show you, this is for bushcraft camping. And for emergencies, now you can go to YouTube and Google and type in bushcraft camping, so you can get a bunch of ideas concerning bushcraft camping, what it is, and some of the things that you can do with just items that are around your home and or nature. So these things right here, they fall, I don't know what they are. They fall from trees here in San Diego, La Jolla, and these are good to put Vaseline on. You can melt wax on them. You can put them in, like after you put the wax and Vaseline on them, you can wrap them up in napkins. These right here are, excuse me, these right here are little balls that fell from a tree and I melted wax on them. See? Because wax burns longer. These are fire starters. Okay? Look at this one. It's caked with wax. Okay? So I got 4 of these in a napkin, and then once I'm done with this video, I'll wrap it up and then put it in this section here. I want to show you something here. I don't know what this was. It looks like it was from some type of a small bird. I'm going to get it out. It's one of my favorites. I'm keeping it for emergency purposes. And it was an itty-bitty small nest. And what I did with it, what's inside of it is some... Oops. Hold on. Shoot. What I did was I put some resins in it from a pine tree that I stumbled across yesterday. And you can see it's a little nest. Now this will be used as a fire starter as well. In fact, I could put one of these balls inside of it and boom. Understand? So these are homemade fire starters. And I don't know how long this video is going to last because the power bar is flashing. Now, let me set that down over here, and then I'm going to show you some other odds and ends that I got in my little grab-and-go kit. That's my secrets. And the only reason why I bought the secrets is I'll show you later concerning what I did with the secrets can. Now, if this video stops abruptly, that's because I ran out of batteries, so you can still take what I'm stating and use them for your grab-and-go kits. Now, this is the wrapping from an apple pie that I bought in Ralph's for 49 cents, 2 for $1. And you might think to yourself, well, why is it keeping the wrapping of their apple pie? Because it's a wax paper. Wax paper burns longer. It holds a fire longer. And you can take cotton balls, soak them in Vaseline, either melted or not melted, and then wrap the cotton ball inside of this, and then wrap this inside of a napkin and use it as a fire starter. You can also use Dum Dum Sucker wraps, wax paper as well. You can also use wax paper that you would use to wrap up your donuts with when you buy a single donut at a grocery store. That's right, baby cakes. Now, alright, so let me put this over here. Alright, here are a couple, this is a small little chapstick Vaseline that I got, so it's easier to carry the Vaseline. Okay, and then this is some paper that's got a little bit of wax on it as well, and some backup matches. Okay, these bags right here are used to collect water, or to now you can get these bags in the meat aisle at the grocery store. All you got to do is tell them a creative fib, create a lie, and you can get a couple. Now they got the big ones, and then they got the little ones. I use the little ones for my feet when they get caught in the rain. Okay, so that's that. And then this is a couple packets of coffee. It's probably too old to use by now. Maxwell House. This is a Vaseline. This is an already made up kit of Vaseline using the fruit pie wrapping like I talked about a few minutes ago. I got a couple of those already made and ready to go. Vaseline filled up. Now this right here is a $1 candle I got in the grocery store. I use this backup wax because wax can also be shaved and then sprinkled on a fire to keep it going. Now this right here is lighter fluid, and I'll show you where I got that in a few minutes. Now moving forward, and there's some more surprise. I only bought the Success really for the tin can that it came in, but I'm going to also use them for a sore throat as well. These are some backup hand warmers, the fast immediate ones. These are a couple containers of meat. I bought this flatbread here, so it goes in this really well, and it can make a sandwich really well. You can also use sugar and go to Google and type in sugar as fire starters. You gotta mix it with something else. I forgot what else. Now this right here is something I like. It's expensive, though. $6. These Snacks Bites, and you don't have to refrigerate them. I bought these for emergency purposes in case I gotta move from my hiking area immediately. Now here's the reason why I made the Secret can. So I gotta put the camera down for a second so I can open it. Now you might think to yourself, what do I got in my Secrets can? Hold on. Shaved candle wax with some resins I scraped off a tree. Resin snap, it's sap from a pine tree. So all this is nothing but candle wax that's been shaved. Okay? Giddy up with some sap in it from a pine tree. Okay? I got a rubber band so it don't accidentally open up. I'll get to the, now, as far as why I bought the lighter fluid, is because it goes in this pocket hand warmer that I got in the campground at Walmart. I actually got, I think at least 6 of these hidden at different spots. And what you do is you fill it up with lighter fluid, and then you put this top back on, and then you light it. So what I did was, I find these energy shot drink containers on the road. I took the cover of them off because I don't drink those things. I bought one time back in 2012 and it made me nervous. But what I did was I found these on the road of people that used them and then threw them out the window of their cars. And I picked them up, cleaned them out, and put lighter fluid in them. And that's used for backup for these. Because I'm a gang stalking victim, so I never can tell when I'm going to be evicted from my camping area. I was made homeless as a result of being a gang stalking victim. But that's another story. This right here is a flask. I guess it can be used for anything. It's usually advertised to hold liquor. I don't drink. But this can be used as an emergency cooking utensil. You can heat water in it and then pour it in a ramen noodle or spaghetti or soup, bouillon, whatever. Okay. And I got some additional ones of those. And in here, I got more heavy duty plastic bags that I can use on my feet in case it rains. That's usually in the fish aisle, that you can get those in the fish aisle. Now you can use aluminum foil as an actual pot. If you get enough aluminum foil and then fold it down, okay, like say you quadruple it, you can pour a can of hand caramel chili in it, wrap it up, and then set it down on some fire embers, you know, coals, and heat it that way. I got some zip ties, some sticks that you stir your coffee with. These can be used for fire starters or whatever else you might need them for. Clothespins to hang up tarps, to assist in hanging up tarps or whatever. A plastic bag when needed. Electrical tape comes in absolutely handy. Now these right here are the sleeves that you would use to put on your coffee cup inside a Starbucks. I use them for fire starters. Yeah. You can get creative, trust me. Some backup allergy medicine, some more heat warmers, and just other odds and ends. And then on the side compartments I got my battery charger. So I wanted to show you this because this is the thing I actually had to dig out. It was for my sandwiches. And so you can see, with these you can tear them up. You can tear them at least in half. And then wrap these around your cotton balls because the cardboard is somewhat, I don't know how you term it, it's got filling in it. Okay, just like you can get on the, when you fold a box, okay, the parts of the box that you fold over had those kind of like ridges in them. Same concept with these. These can be used, you can cut these in half or quarters and then wrap them around cotton balls that you got soaked in Vaseline, soaked wax, or a combination of both. These are great fire starters. Okay. And produce ties can be used not only to tie things up, But they can also be used to light on fire to then, once they're lit on fire, you can then take the one that's lit on fire and hold it down onto the twigs and everything, and your fire starter to light the fire. Okay? That way you don't have to carry around one of those butane ones. And then I got a bunch of other camping stuff. And you got a bunch of different heat warmers in here, backups and stuff like that. This is just a preliminary thing I take with me every day as a backup thing. This right here is part of a tent repair kit. And it's not the best grab and go bag ever made. This is just like an emergency one that I can use on the fly. Now remember, this is a thing that fell from a tree, and it's soaked in melted wax. I did that today. Soaked in melted wax. Okay? So that maybe will help keep the fire going once it's going. Okay? It's usually the cotton balls and the Vaseline that will get the fire going. These assist in keeping it going until the embers can be and you can use anything you can use cigarette butts as a filler instead of cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, hold on a second, to put your Vaseline around. See, here's where I heated the wax. But you can put Vaseline. What you want to do is take the paper off a cigarette butt and then take a pair of scissors and cut along the long edge, okay, to open it up and unfold it, and then put Vaseline on it and then refold it up, and then preferably then you could wrap it up into a dum-dums, which is basically just a sucker you can get from the bank or where you get your hair cut at. Any place you get a sucker at, dum-dum wrapper. It's got wax on it. And wax burns longer, just like candle wax. Understand? So you can use a combination of all this stuff in order to achieve your objectives. Here's some pine needles. Bada boom. Okay? And then these other squiggly things that I found from the trees. They're almost like a cotton type thing. And these can be used to hold Vaseline in as well. Alright, I gotta go because it's getting late out. My name is Leslie Williams. This is a bushcraft video. It's not the best one I ever made, but hopefully it gave you some ideas. So, Google what I stated and YouTube it too.